fifth man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Tonight we start week
and then braid it.
season with a good one here.
Then cut your length, put that down in the dish, and put your salmon on top of that. Now season up your salmon. I'm using Old Bay, onion powder, smoked paprika, and dill. Now create your favorite crab cake recipe. I prefer to use jumbo lump crab, and instead of breadcrumbs, I use lump crab meat as my final ingredient. Now take your crab mixture and you just want to layer that across the top of your salmon. So here's the mountain so far. We're not done yet. And then just when it be right, onions do it that way and add the jumbo shrimp on top. Top it off with some melted butter and some Old Bay. Pop this baby in the oven and enjoy you guys.
Also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
On first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. His fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
On the return, Andy Isabella. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to the 23. The Cardinals coming out led by Kyler Murray, the offensive rookie of the year a season ago, and back for more here in year number 2.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. No matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. Points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, Murray gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And His throw is going to be incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Murray being chased out left. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
That catch good for only a couple. Now it's Carson. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. And he finds it in. It's Wilson. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Wilson. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Wilson now to throw on third down. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's defense does its job.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they're all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll start out on the ground in Saquon Barkley, and they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I have to admit, I'm excited about that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Just stick to what works for you.
Fucking
talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Murray buying time to his left. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That's a nifty play for them. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports. Murray with a 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. A 55-yard attempt, normally you'd say well within his range. A little surprised he came up short.
And he knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down.
Oh, my.
It's Carson. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
I didn't see him leap.
Right side, taken in by his tight end.
Fuck, I didn't see him leap out.
All the way down inside the 20. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And we do talk a lot
Dude,
about the
like,
tight
there
end
was a-
position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people. And right here, this isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
On his top speed, as computed by next-gen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise.
Is that not pass interference there?
Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Cooper, no. No.
The gun, here's Murray. Cannot get away. They drag him down to the end zone for 2 points. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Breaks through the contact. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And running with power here. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they work this out past the 25. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First down, Murray. Going deep downfield for Ross.
No way.
Picked up by Quandre Diggs. Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Will take over.
But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Wilson. Open man is going complete. And they're going to be set down around the 15-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Wilson will throw again. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done it.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that.
for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Intended for John Ross. Incomplete.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A final shot before half for Murray. Steps away to his left. Going deep for Hopkins. Got a man is caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So we reach, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now for Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15.
What?
And he is down deep in the Seattle territory. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Murray off play action. Flush to his right. And he's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. John Ross. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
So Cooper, I was trying to pet Cooper's belly when he kept walking, and I just grabbed his dick.
Emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. DK Metcalf of the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He won't go down.
Whatever, bro. The dude broke every fucking tackle.
13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down.
Chris Carson has proven to be a workhorse for the Seattle Seahawks, and they continue to expand his game. We know that he can run inside and be a bruising type of a player, but he has surprising speed to the perimeter, and they've expanded his game now by throwing it to him out of the backfield. In 2019, in the top 10 in the league in touches and yards from scrimmage.
The throw complete to Dorsett, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Here's Carson. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. Well, they would have got the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the
Dude, that's exactly what fucking was.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker.
Every time I do something good, something bad happens.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. Give him a good chance to play before this one is out with that type of pressure.
Extra point up and through by Mays. And that will make this a 19-point game. At the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Murray trying again after the pick 6. And this will be incomplete.
Whatever.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw again, Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Benson Mayowa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray.
And he just drops it. He just drops the... What is going on?
And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run again with Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
30-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead up to 22.
Wait.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and knock it through.
1st and 10.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before the game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that
No,
right there,
sir.
get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right. And Murray in trouble. And down he goes. Benson Mayoa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
My man, it's been a rough night for the offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, there's still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And a look now at Nelson, who remains down. He appears to be shaken up a bit. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. Murray now. And the Seahawks defense.
What the? Just holy hell.
And end up getting
defensively, they were ready. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the 30 on second down, Wilson toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This is Carson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Falcons' leading tackler a season ago, Devondre Campbell, gets another one there. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Wilson on 3rd down. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play later for offense. Charles has had his share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented it, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there. It sets him up 1st and goal. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run here with Bernard, and he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Myers' kick is good. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first.
Dude, pretty pumped for Tasty Tails. I'm pretty pumped for Tasty Tails. Summer's coming, and I think Adrian might be coming too.
Oh, really? Adrian,
yeah, he's coming tomorrow. I think he has to fly in and meet with somebody.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Dancing to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because...
There he goes left side. And all around, touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the night. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those two teams and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
But I come to find out he's a Tom Brady lover. Those little checks do when the Patriots win. And, it doesn't really matter because the Bills picked the Patriots plus twice this year, so
he wants to continue to do so.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's got a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off the pass.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And it's second down. Throwing again. Murray being chased out left. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Murray, one final try to the end zone, but it's incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Oh my God, he threw another one.
It'll be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move.
All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing.